Hello fellow Guardians and welcome to another EER video, Exotic Equipment Review. Today's video will be all about the exotic pulse rifle known as the Red Death. This little beauty right here. Isn't that lovely? I mean, come on, who doesn't love a little blood on their weapon? Alright, so this video will basically cover everything from its damage output, any elemental effects it has, its upgrades, and how you can acquire this piece of hardware. So first up, the first thing we'll be talking about is the damage output, and that is the highest it can be is 331 currently. That the type of damage it does is kinetic damage, which means it's not elemental based, it's just regular old damage, no bonuses there. And now for the very first upgrade, which is the default one, the accurized basilics. I'm not very good at this, sorry. Anyway, basically this one gives it its current stats right now for right here. It basically gives it more range and impact. The next one on the list is the field choke, which does reduce the stability but increases the range, which is nice. Does increase a little recoil, but that's not a big deal. Now the aggressive basilics are basically more predictable recoil. Definitely increases the impact. Stability is nice. Its range is shortened, but you know, it's not a bad option to have for it. So, you know, go for it. Alright, the second upgrade on the list is unflinching. Basically, it's easier to aim under fire using this weapon. Basically speaking, every time you use this in a fight, even if you're being shot, you can still aim it pretty easily. This makes it a pretty optimum pulse rifle and can give you an edge in a fight, even if someone has staggered rounds. You can kind of neutralize it a little bit. Alright, the third upgrade is the upgrade damage. The next on the is the fourth upgrades, and that's snapshot, which basically just makes it easier for your weapon to be aimed faster. Normal speed aiming is just increased. Now the next one, which is one of my favorite things, is the high caliber rounds, which cause stagger. Now combine that with the unflinching, that is a pretty powerful combination, especially if it makes them harder to hit you. Now the final one is a single point sling. Basically it just allows you to switch weapons faster and move quickly while aiming. Pretty useful thing if you're not into the whole stagger effects, because you could definitely move faster while aiming, making it easier for you to dodge shots. Not a bad option to have. I'm not a fan of it myself, but hey, that's me. Next up is the fifth upgrade, and the unique one of this weapon, the Red Death, which basically each time this thing kills someone, doesn't matter if it's a headshot or body shot, you will instantly start your heal up. It also speeds up reloads. Here's an example video of what I mean by that. As you can see in this video, I'm getting attacked by this knight to kind of emphasize how the heal up works. Give me a moment as I'm going to change my attention to this acolyte to the left here. Notice how my health immediately started up as soon as I killed him. Pretty nice, right? And the immediate reload speed after that kill. Now, how much of a difference do I have in that whole reload speed? Here, I'll demonstrate real quick. As you can see, I'm shooting the wall right now to get the clip empty. This is the normal reload speed. It's kind of fast, but that's only because of my gauntlets I have equipped right now for my hunter. But notice how when I kill some of these guys, like those acolytes, it was like lightning fast. So plus the gauntlets, plus the killing, this makes it a pretty fast weapon to reload. Alright, next up on the list is the upgrade for the attack power. And that's basically the last remaining four. Alright, well, I hope that was you. Well, that's basically all the upgrades and everything for the gun. I guess I could say the magazine size is 27, but you can see that for yourself. What's the point, right? Alright, so how can you acquire this lovely piece of equipment? Well, actually, it's pretty simple, really. And by simple, I mean just annoying, because these scenes don't pop up too often. You can either acquire the Red Death through a weekly nightfall strike, through an weapon engram, exotic engram from Zur, or legendary engram. That's a primary. You can also acquire this from the Crucible, the Vanguard Rock mission, and if I'm correct, you can also acquire this weapon possibly through one of the raids. I'm not too positive on that one, so don't quote me on that. Or do quote me, whatever makes you feel better. Anyway, well, that's it for now. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy the Red Death.